welcome back to Matt's Life. At the moment I'm on my way to the Route 59 cafe. So as we're riding along, I thought I would do a 1,000-mile review in 1 month. So this is a 2018 Burgman. When I bought it I had 1,700 miles on the clock. And I don't know if you can see there, it's 2,785 miles now. That's, 1,000 miles I've done. This consists of commuting to work and little rides out on a weekend. I've ridden in the high winds, torrential rain, sunny weather, you name it. So far I've done it. The truth, the pudding will be winter, and I'll see how it fares up to that, as I don't drive a car. Now I bought this for commuting only, and so I could keep my motorcycle for the nice sunny weather, so when I go out with my friends and things like that. But it turns out I've been using this more. I'm really enjoying it. I like the fact that you've got plenty of space to move your feet. So sometimes I ride it like I am on a bike with my legs tucked in, and then sometimes it's like on a cruiser with my legs out, and it's relatively comfortable. The chair does have a seat rest, a backrest. I'm not sure whether you prefer it there or not. I wouldn't mind if the seat was a bit further back. I am 5'11", and an inseam leg of 32. So sometimes I wish I could sit a bit further back. It's averaging at 83 miles per gallon. I'm filling up around the 200 mile mark, which is pretty good, to be fair. It is a 13.5 litre tank, so to get to around 200 miles is pretty damn good, really. What have I done to the bike so far? Well, I've fitted this Suzuki touring windshield, put some grip puppies on, and I've put a RAM mount ready for my sat nav. Now what do I want to do to the bike? Well, I want to take these grip puppies off and I want to put on some heated grips ready for winter. Take the hand guards off because when I put it on full lock it hits the Suzuki windshield, so I don't really need them on. And I want to stick on a top box, maybe a 49-52 litre. Just makes a bit more storage if I want to go camping or just work or anything like that. Now under the seat you can fit a full face helmet or maybe 2 half face helmets. What I normally put in there is my full face helmet, my high vis for work, my locks, and some waterproofs. The practicality of this bike is fantastic, and I think that's why I use it so much. Motorway speed is pretty easy, even though I do prefer to sit around 50 miles an hour. Revs around 4,500 to 5,000 revs. If I go up to 60-70, it does rev a little bit high for me and can get a bit dreary, but that's only my opinion. Now I have been told you can do something with the rollers or something like that, put heavier ones in. I don't understand it. I'm not a mechanic or anything like that. I'm rubbish when it comes to things mechanically. But apparently that helps it rev less on the motorways, but it makes it a bit slow pulling off. And yeah, the throttle, I do find it hard pulling away sometimes. Do you know, slow manoeuvres, sometimes it can be a bit jerky. I think that's why I do like my clutch and stuff. It just makes things a bit easier. But like I said, everything's just an opinion. You might think differently, that's fine, and I totally accept that and respect it. I quite like the analog speedo. It stands out quite easily. The revs and everything. You got an eco light what comes on when you're not ragging it. The fuel gauge is pretty easy to see. The mirrors are alright, not bad. Balance is pretty good. I mean, a lot of people say, like, you know, they've been looking at the Burgman to buy one, or they're looking at the Forza 350s and whatnot. I can honestly say, I don't think you can go wrong with any maxi scooter, to be fair, or any scooter whatsoever. I really don't. I think they're all practical, fun to ride. I don't think there's I don't think there'd be much difference in power and handling. I think a lot of it is down to styling, whatever style you like. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I know I've had some comments by people saying, you know, bikers don't nod. I've not had an issue, in all fairness. I still get people nodding to me, and I don't know if that's because when they're coming up they think it's a bike until they pass me, I don't know, but yeah, I get the odd nods, just like I do when I'm on the BMW. So who do I think the maxi scooters are good for? Well, if you're like me and you don't drive and you want something what can do a bit of everything, so you want to go on a tour, you want to have a bit of comfort, commute to work, go for a little spin with your friends, maxi scooter is brilliant. If you're getting on a bit in age, you know, you're finding it hard to get your leg over the saddle, or the weights of motorcycles are becoming a bit much, you know, scooters are ideal. You can get a step through scooter, and the weight's very low down and easy to manage, you know. I mean, if you don't drive like myself, it's nice having two. People say to me, oh, why do you want two? I don't understand why you need two. Well, having a scooter and a motorcycle is the best of both worlds, in my opinion. When I was riding to work on the motorbike, day in, day out, I got tired, I got bored. And when my friends used to ask me if I want to go out, I'd just say, no, I can't be asked, mate. Sorry. Because it just become a job, a chore. But now having a scooter, you know, I'm using this for work mainly, and then when my friends decide they want to use the motorbikes, it's all new to me again. I can start enjoying the ride, you know, and I can keep my pride and joy in tip-top condition rather than to worry about the salt and corrosion and all the rest of it. I mean, if you watch now, you know, overtakes are not much of an issue. It's quite easy, 60 miles an hour, you know. I'm revving up just over 5,000 revs. And that's on a slight uphill. This max is out at 90, which is, you know, 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. I will say though, even though you can do motorways and people say, oh, you can do it all day long, For me, I couldn't. I think the noise of the engine would get rather annoying. Where these types of roads at 60, you know, it's not too bad. Whoever had this before me barely used it. So it's only I mean, you gotta love the handling on these Burgmans. They're like on rails. You know, they're brilliant to get your confidence up. That's what I like about it. And on the back roads, you know, it seems like you're flying on them even when you're not. It's just a wonderful little thing to ride. Old Triumph by the looks of it. What do you call them? The old Thunderbirds. I love it around here. Well, don't like all this mess they're producing, but I do love the Dales and stuff. Through traffic, this is fantastic. You know, doing filtering and that. I don't know if you've seen a couple of my videos or if this is the first one, but yeah, the filtering on this is brilliant. It's really easy to handle and move around. I really don't have any issues. My main problem with this is just things like doing U-turns and that. I'm revving it to about 3,000 before it moves, and I just need to, I'm still getting used to it, I suppose. But yeah, mirrors are alright, pretty good. I think I definitely made the right choice buying this. 100%, I have no regrets. So if you are, you know, thinking about buying one, then just do it. If you can afford it, you know, you don't need to buy a new one. I didn't. There's loads of bargains to be had. You know, if some people have got a lot of money to buy new and then they get rid of it, it's better for people like me and maybe some of you who, you know, we can't afford a brand new. It works out great for us. Well, I've only ever bought, I think, one new bike in my life, and you know, as always, I lost out on it. It was a KTM 690 Enduro. I had it about short of a year, lost a couple of grand. But some lucky fella, you know, will get a bargain. And the only reason I sold that was due to it drew too much attention. I will say the suspension's a little bit stiff on these bikes, you know. If you're hitting a bump and that, you do feel it. Then again, I've not really been on a bike where you don't. Keeping up with traffic is never an issue. Yeah, if I was anyone, I wouldn't worry about what other people think about what you ride. I really wouldn't bother worrying about it, because, you know, we've all got our opinions, and you can't take that away from people. They're right, but we don't have to listen to it. I mean, Steve loves that Royal Alloy, you know. Yeah, I've had some good comments, I've had some bad comments, and it doesn't really matter. The main thing is, if you buy something, you enjoy it. That's all that matters in life, you know. I remember my uncle in Australia, I took my mum out for a ride on this as a pillion. She absolutely loved it. She sent her brother a picture and said, oh, Matty's just got this and he's take me out on it, it's fantastic. And he turned around and said, I'd be embarrassed. You know, that's his opinion, and do I respect it? Not really. I don't really pay attention to things like that. Because horses for courses. I bought this for work, and you know, and it turns out that I'm having more fun on this than I do on my motorcycle at the moment. Do I care what people think? Not really. I enjoy it, I like it. Yeah, that's all that matters. Steve loves his Royal Alloy. Would I have one? Definitely. I would love one. Will I get one? Maybe in the future. You know. Anyway, I think I've not gone on enough. So I'll just turn you back on when I get to Route 59 and I'll show you the place. See, the balance on this is pretty damn good. You barely need to put your feet down. Oh, rain wasn't on the forecast today. I might have to put my waterproofs on when I get to the cafe, and that's the one thing I love about this bike. I've got them under my seat. And here we are, Route 59 Cafe. Not many people here. Okay, there's one or two. They'll be all admiring my my beast. They'll be thinking, wow, look at this big strong man on his scooter. Hey? Yeah, I've been looking at the bell helmets. Yeah. I tried one on at the shop and it was pretty nice. Is that the wide glide there? That's what I was looking at today. Yeah, that's my style. Funny enough, I was looking at one of these today. Online. On eBay. That's my style. Yeah. We're looking at do you know the black line Teasdales? Yeah, I've been looking at that again. I've been looking at the white glide. 8.5. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not sure. Top of my head. No. Quick. Do you? Fat bob, isn't it? Yeah, the solid wheels. The old Terminator bike, innit? That's the one thing I don't like about them. I like spoked. Yeah, but you love all that stuff. There, Road King, leaning to the wind's got one of them and absolutely stunning. But what he's done, I think he's put taller bars on, he's put a nice sissy bar on it, looks smart. I love it, mate. The bloke who I'll follow leaning to the wind, he has one, he just put big sissy bar on for his wife. He goes touring everywhere on it. He just did the NC 500. Yeah, he put some taller bars on. He's got his sissy bar and rack and that. He takes his guitar, has a little strum and sing. He's phenomenal. Yeah, I'll send you a link. He's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Him and his missus went up, I can't remember where it was. We were on tour abroad and they got, there was this like massive storm what come in. It was like 100-mile-an-hour winds and he's going to the top of a mountain. In the end, they found this like hotel what was closed, and they put the tent up in the little like a alley bit to try and get out the wind. 100-mile-an-hour winds. She had to get off the bike and walk, and it was pushing her into the cliffside.
Where was that?
It was, I think it was Italy or somewhere like that. It was, yeah, bloody insane. I mean, yeah, they're the ones I like. These, yeah, maybe a little bit lower though. Hey, the fat bars. Yeah, I think I'd probably go for 12 inches or something like that. Yeah. Right, I'll get back to you in a bit, peeps. So we're just leaving now. Just been speaking to the Harley owners. Said if I get one, I can join them. They might have been intimidated by the mighty Burgman. Don't think he's knowing where we're going to head off to. You can't really see much on these bends. Here we go. So if you liked my little video, please like, comment, subscribe. It would be really appreciated. I'm trying to get to the 500 subscribers by Christmas. And ride safe. Be happy, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care all.